Good morning, everyone. All right, we're driving to the layer. We are going to have a pull session. So we're going to hit back and biceps and abs. We got some outlift pre-workout going on. It's supposed to rain today, but it didn't. Still a little gloomy. During our last check-in, we thought we were in an aggressive mini cut, but like my body was just doing whatever it wanted to, right? Which is not a bad thing because gym performance is going up. Visually, everything's looking a lot better, right? We're having some fat loss with what's going on. Scale's not really changing, right? It's kind of teeter-tottering between 196 and 200. We don't need to up the cardio anymore, right? We don't need to take down the food anymore. We're just going to let it take its course and let everything accumulate. And we'll kind of see where we're at. But that's where having a coach is extremely important, because without that information or that decision making, I would have been biased towards myself, and I would have been like, I still think like in my head that I'm doing something wrong, right? Am I not? My nutrition's on point, my training's on point, my recovery is on point. Like, what could I be doing wrong that's causing these issues? But I'm leaving that up to Aaron to find that reasoning, if there were to be something wrong, which at the current moment there's not. But I myself feel very discouraged in that phase, right? Because I personally feel like there's something going wrong, but there probably isn't. It's probably just my body taking its course. And when you go through these phases, you can get stagnant, right? Whether we're talking about scale, we're talking about food, we're talking about performance, you can get stagnant, and then you can see a big dip, you can see a big increase. Like, those are different things that happen. But right now, everything's trending upwards in a good way, right? The scale's not jumping up crazy, but gym performance, like I said, is up. Nutrition is on point, and everything's just going good. So we're just gonna let it fly. All right, yo. So we got in here. We're gonna write out our workout. Something really cool is there's a low row that's plate loaded. That's very similar to one that I used to use, and the gym owners are doing like a trade with somebody, and they're gonna, before they ship it out this week, they're gonna unbutton it and allow us to use it. So we're gonna do that as our first movement today, like main mover. But we'll do our warm ups with our cable pullovers, and then we'll jump right into that one as our low row. But I'm gonna write out my workout, and I'll see you. All right, we're gonna start with our lat pullovers, a little warm up, and then we'll jump into our first movement. So Aiden from Lion Layer, one of the owners, is allowing us to use this Gen 2 row machine from Hammer Strength. I had one of these at the Powerhouse Gym in Ohio before they got rid of it. But absolutely gorgeous machine. Perfect machine. It's perfectly built.
All right, up next we have our leverage pull down. Both pull downs are taken, so we're gonna do this one. This one's plate loaded, kind of a really heavy machine, but we're kind of going not super wide grip, not close grip, kind of in between, so it aligns with our lats and our shoulder joint. So we're gonna pull right through and keep it in a good active range. Maybe towards the end we'll get a good stretch in the last few reps, but kind of just focusing on that active range to keep the tension in. Thing, like, no disrespect. No. You can move it around.
How are you?
What? Because I didn't talk about it, we did unilateral kind of low rows because the machine that I wanted to use was taken. So now we have our strive upper row that we're going to do, and then once we come to failure, we're going to do bust out a few Kelso shrugs at the end of it. So very upper oriented. So instead of that 45 degree or the 25, we're up in that 90 degree angle, pulling there and kind of really contracting with big chest.
Head. That's your head. Mind your noggin. Oh, you know what it is? It's your hat.
For our last bicep movement, we're going to do our cable bilateral hammer curls, the ones that we did the other day. Really like sparing with the katana style, kind of keeping that neutral position and just keeping it in an active range. So, ooh, I didn't mean to, I did it to you, sorry. So we're gonna do those and then abs and then get out of here. We are gonna finish up with our ab movements, and then we're gonna get out of here. You guys have a good Sunday.